Stupid camera. Stupid camera. And we're way too close. God, it's like I've baby's first live stream. Stupid YouTube changing stuff. God dang it. Give me a sec. I'll do my usual intro. This arm mount, I had it exactly the way that I wanted it. And and now we have to rotate the device. Can we do that? Come on now, we're almost there. Hey, almost. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to a super awkward and extremely manual intro to tonight's live event. As the title suggests, the winner of last week's live stream never claimed the knives, which, believe it or not, it's not the first time that's happened. They just forgot to come back and check. It's always important to come back and check. Feel bad for whoever that was. But the winner tonight is going to reap the benefits. They're going to get all three knives that were offered up for giveaway last week, plus one super secret special mystery knife that is definitely worth a lot more. I'm going to tell you guys right now, the retail price of the mystery knife tonight is over $200. I'm trying to get this actually where it's supposed to be. On the computer, and it's still not matching up because everything is just absolutely cattywampus tonight. Anyways, we need to turn on the music. Hang on now. Get that music going. Is that okay? But yeah, there's some cool stuff. So anyways. Oh, yeah, also, as an added bonus, tonight's winner is going to win the card that you no longer see anymore, which is Step 1 Subscribe. I used to put this card out here, kind of as hey, subscribe, haha, you can if you want, but seriously, have it. And I don't do that anymore because, the channel is kind of been growing. I just feel it felt weird to have this card out there. So I'm going to give away the original Step 1 Subscribe card, complete with finger oils and some creases and all of that. So you'll win 4 knives tonight, the 3 Civivis from last week, and 1 super special mystery knife that is valued at over $200, plus the card there. So yeah, that'll be some channel history. I like to give away random pieces of channel history here and there. So yeah. Definitely, it's gonna be tonight's gonna be a good live stream. Also, I am piecing together right now. I finally hit a lull, and it sounds weird to celebrate a channel slowing down, but I was getting a little nervous. I was like, oh my God, the channel is I told everybody, I was like, I'm going to do another giveaway at 300K, which I thought would be a super long time. And then we had a couple of months. There was 1 month where it got 28,000 subs. And this last month it did 32 or 35,000 or something like that. So everything went really fast. It's finally slowing down again, that's just how it goes in the summer. So I got a little time to prepare. We're at 281,500 or something like that. At 300K, I have to do a giveaway. So I'm starting to put together a bunch of awesome knives that I'm going to give away. I'm going to reveal in a second here one of the knives that I'll give away at 300K, which will probably be in a couple of months, I would guess. TRM, after I bought this, the TRM, titanium atom, I'm going to turn that down some more. Which I love. I love this knife. And I said I was going to carry it. I haven't actually put it in my pocket yet. TRM, I just spit on it, so the winner will get some of my spit too. But, did I just give it away? TRM messaged me and said, hey, we know that you will like the new texturing better. Which is funny, because everybody was telling me, you got to check out their new texturing. You got to check out their new texturing. So TRM said, how about this? How about we send you a new one with the new texturing, and you give this one away. So one of the knives that I'm going to give away at 300K, and I'm going to give away a bunch of stuff, but one of them is going to be the titanium TRM Atom. But the rest of the stuff for now is going to be a secret. I'm sure that some of the winners have gotten spit on their knives, and they don't even realize it, because I mean, I don't even realize it when I'm doing it half the time. I'm a titanium TRM holy nerd and somehow cannot get the action right. Really? The two TRMs that I have are really, really super smooth. Spit on my stitch. No. I'm not doing anything weird with this. We're not gonna let this build into a bathwater situation. You got the PM2 from Northern? Yeah. Man, this is so freaking cool. Rich Campbell, very, very generous. How do I donate membership? I'd like to help. Okay. That's super kind of you. So that same button that you clicked to donate, the little dollar sign, you have a bunch of options in there. Super sticker, super chat, membership, or membership gifting should be an option right below membership. If you choose membership gifting, there's a bunch of different options you can choose from. And obviously they cost a little less. I think. Do they give you discounts for more membership? They might not. It might all be the same. But yeah, you should be able to do it that way. But yeah, this is the Northern Knives and Paul Munko or Colorful Filth PM2. And I believe these actually are titanium scales. But the artwork on this is absolutely amazing. And it comes with a comic book. These are S45VN. Really, really cool. One of the most interesting special edition PM2s. Not this Vero. Woodley Scuds. Not this Vero. That one's probably going to be a safe queen because of the zirconium. But the other one, the other Synapse XL that I have is a user. Did you do the giveaway yet? No, I have not. MCDNA. What are you going to do with it, huh? What are you going to do with that? What are you going to do with that DNA? I got to ask Paul, because I forgot what he told me to do with that PM2. I feel like he told me to send it back, but if he wants me to keep it, then I'll tell you right now, I will also give the PM2, the Northern Knives and Paul Munko PM2 away for 300K. Hey, Conan D. Librarian gifted 10 Metal Complex memberships. Thank you very much. Congrats to the people who got those. ADHD hobby guy. Yes, it is. I agree. What's the knife on the bottom right? That is the Synapse XL. All DLC plus zirconium goodies. Ooh, zirconium backspacer and pocket clip. Definitely the most handsome of the Synapse XLs. I really I got to talk to Joseph. I want him to do a run of Synapse XLs in all DLC and Zircotai scales on both sides. Zircotai clip, Zircotai spacer. Since this is a frame, you'll have separation between. It'll go Zircotai, black frame, Zircotai, black frame, Zircotai, Zircotai clip, and it'll be super expensive, with that much Zircotai on there. But can you imagine the Synapse XL all blacked out with Zircotai scales? He's got it. I really want him to do that. I think that would be sick, and I'll buy one. Speaking of. So whenever you guys hear zirconium, you think, well, the price is going to be through the roof, right? Get this. Are you guys ready? You ready to have your mind blown? A sister company or partner company of Reich, going by the name of Ketuo, right? This bad mamma right here is called the Telson. So this is the Ketuo Telson with zirconium and a beautiful, beautiful M390 blade. These go for $280, which I think is probably the least expensive of this caliber of knife with zirconium that I have ever heard of. It's also a very, very good looking knife. 280, and also incredibly smooth as well. This is beautiful, and I don't know. I don't know that I've seen that much zirconium polished like that for that. Excuse me, for that price ever. But yeah, the Quechua Telson, very nice, very very nice knife. The unboxing and review of that one's coming up. You can't even buy Zerk scales for that. Exactly. The Zerk, those are inlays, but that's still quite a bit of zirconium. Yeah, the link to enter is in the description, just like the note says. Sorry. You know what? You can't even see the whole note. That's my bad. People are like, how do you enter? Like, the freaking note is cut off. Do you ever buy fixed blades? Yes, I do. I do buy fixed blades periodically. It takes something special. But I bought more fixed blades in 2023 than I have in like the last 2 or 3 years combined. The ZT 0006, I bought that. I also bought that Cold Steel Outdoorsman Light, which I thought was pretty cool. Oh, hey, can I share something with you guys? Let me share something. Listen to me asking permission like you guys have a choice. Let me rephrase. I'm going to share something with you guys. Everybody was crying and pooping their pants when I did the spine whack test without gloves. Not everybody, but people were like, now listen here. Listen here. You need to take safety seriously, okay? When doing the spine whack test, the proper protocol is, of course, to put on gloves because when it did... You think you take safety seriously? You have no idea how serious I am about safety. I take safety seriously. From now on, when I do the spine whack test, I'm gonna do it with freaking gauntlets. Don't tell me about safety. Get on my level. I bought 2 of them. Obviously, they came in a set. Found them for $60 on Amazon. I have no idea what quality they are. I guess we'll find out. They're pretty sweet, though. I'm glad that they fit. I did put them both on and swing my sword around in my basement. From now on, listen. Unless you're wearing steel, they're not even they're steel gauntlets. Unless you're wearing steel gauntlets, you're not doing the spine whack test correctly. I'm making it a new rule, right? Immediately, it's implemented now, as of this live stream. Anybody who's not doing the spine whack test with steel gauntlets doesn't know how to do it. Says the guy who's swinging the sword around in his basement. No, I didn't hear it. The custom's gone, guys. That super ultra custom fixed blade from Bastion definitely got stolen. So, yeah, it's gone. That's gonna hurt for a while. The mythical blade, man. The thing is truly a relic now. It's truly a legend now. It's almost like it was meant to be that way. Like that was one of the craziest freaking knives ever. It was absolutely insane. Above and beyond. Some freaking idiot covered in what I can only imagine is oyster cracker dust has that thing mounted above his electric space heater. And he's just like, I just took this cool knife. It's shiny. Idiot. Somebody has it. And it's just a huge bummer, you know? But it really is. It's just, it's a legend now. It's a mythical blade. And, you know, at some point it will resurface. That's the only light the only joy that I get from this is knowing that one day that thing will resurface. It will go to it'll get pawned off. It'll end up at a pawn shop somewhere, and someone will eventually recognize it. Someone will be like, "Holy crap, that's the custom that MC had made." And then whoever has it will auction it off for however much, you know. If it, you know, I don't know. I wouldn't go out of my way to overpay for it. You know, I mean, wherever it ends up, I wouldn't try to buy it back for like double or anything like that. So I am tempted to have Bastion try again, but he told me how difficult it was, and I don't know that he is super motivated. I know he feels bad about it too, but it's not his fault. It's nobody's fault, right? It's the person who stole it. It's their fault. But I'm tempted to have him take another crack at it and pay him again. I mean, that's a fair thing to do. But I just I would wait until he said, you know, like, yeah, I'd be willing to give it another go, and then I'd do it again. So it's not Bastion's fault. He had the address correct. He did everything exactly right. He did everything exactly right. Yeah, pawn shop will pay $75 for it and sell for $100 after getting talked down from 135. Exactly. It's a $2,000 knife. Or 2200. It's not funny, really, and I don't want anybody to think that I take $2,200 lightly. Obviously, I can buy some nice knives. You know, the channel allows me to do that. But $2,200 is a lot of money. That was a huge slap in the old, you know, anatomic crest. It was not a good feeling. Stereotypo, thanks for the donation. Missed my last message. You ever listen to the genre dungeon synth? Yes, I did. I took a deep dive into that and listened to a whole bunch of stuff for like an hour. I absolutely love it. In fact, listen, I want to make this known to everybody in the chat right now. I love all you guys, and you guys are great, but you're in my castle, right? So we've been playing this tavern music, and I know everybody, you know, is chill and listen. But I'm gonna put on some dungeon synth here in a bit. Actually, I'm gonna put it on right now. And if you don't like it, I'm sorry. You're just gonna have to deal with it. But I think dungeon synth is an awesome genre. Ooh, yes. Medieval dungeon synth. Hold on, we have to watch a Pizza Hut ad. Oh, Panera Bread, sorry. What if you could do SEO smarter and faster? What if I could do SEO smarter and faster? Honestly, it has some kind of, it has a little bit of the same elements. It's just, you know, it is exactly what it sounds like. Rich Campbell, thanks for your donation, or thanks for the membership gifting. I appreciate that, and congrats to the people who won. Somebody, hold on. Somebody asked something. Oh, well, okay. Top row, fourth knife. Right here? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4. My guess is this. This is the new CJRB Feldspar button lock in steel and Damascus, meaning this, by the way, is definitely the best version of the Feldspar, and it makes an awesome noise when you flick it. Listen, it makes a ting. I don't know if you can hear it. It's got a little bit of reverberation. Really cool. The Feldspar is an awesome knife, but you know it had its day, and they've revived it and, you know, turned it into a button lock, and it's got stainless Damascus here. Because this is steel and not Damasteel, but the pattern is super crisp, though. I got to point that out. The pattern in this is gorgeous. This will likely not be a super expensive knife. This is beautiful. Like, if you've ever wanted a Damascus user, if I didn't know, this might pass as Damasteel. Like, it's really, the pattern on it and the reflectivity is really good. Like, the polish on it is, that's nice stuff. Speaking of CJRB, look at this. Oh, you know what this is? This is the Pyrite XL. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Yep, this is an absolute home run. If you've ever thought I would buy the Pyrite if it were bigger, they did it. This is a prototype. They sent me this to show you guys. But the Pyrite XL is going to be a must-own for budget knife collectors, especially those who like larger knives. And the nice thing is they didn't make it thicker. It's the same thinness as the standard one. This is excellent, and it's sure to be an absolute winner. It's so good. It's so good, guys. I mean, I don't want to take up the whole live stream talking about it, but it's very good. The knife that got me hooked, Evo 2.0 CKF. Oh, yeah, for sure. It's a great one. Decent sized choil, amazing sized choil. Yeah, it's perfect. That's a second knuckle choil for sure. Very good. Javier Garcia. I'm gonna play Dungeon Synth now during live streams. That's just what I'm gonna do. What do you think of the Knife Modder's fixed blade, the Revenant? I picked one up on AEBL, and I love it. I'll have to check it out. I have not seen it. What is the top row second from the left? Second from the left. Top row second from the left. That's the CJRB Pyrite XL. That's a prototype. It's coming. If you're talking about this one, which is second from the right, is the Jim Skelton and Tuya knife Kaladin, which is also excellent and stupidly well priced considering this is Silver Twill and S90V, and I think this guy's $285 alongside the Quechua up here. Yeah, I like Jim. I like Jim. Sorry, I don't care what anybody says. I like Jim. I mean, like, I'm gonna judge people by how they currently treat the community and how I'm gonna judge the interactions that I've had personally with them. Jim has never asked anything of me. He's always been super kind. He's loaned me knives for review. He chats with me and jokes around with me and has a good time. And he's another cool knife guy. And he likes to create knife content. And he makes really nice knives. And currently, how he interacts with the community, I think is great. So I got nothing bad to say about Jim. I've always liked Jim. And he was largely my introduction to this world, especially this section of it. I mean, a lot of people in here were introduced to so many amazing things through Jim. Like, there's so many of us. Like, Jim literally carved a path through some of the most confusing parts of the exotic knife world so that many of us could better understand it. You can think what you want, but that's what I think. We got a Herman today. Don't know to carry or collect. I saw your comment earlier, that exact one. Let it go through your honeymoon phase. I get it. But they make such exceptional carry knives. I feel like it's inevitable that you will carry it. Some knives just are inevitable safe queens. I feel like Herman knives, especially the Slim and the Sting, are just inevitable carry knives. I think the Micro Sting is also a great carry knife. I wish the detent was a little heavier on the Micro Sting. I think that they should heavy it up a little bit. I think they should increase the detent strength by about 20% or so. Closely match the Sting. The Micro Sting should closely match the detent on the Sting. The Sting detent is perfect. The upper right, yeah. This is legendary. One of 30 Riot T1000s, Crane's Cutlery exclusive in Zerkatai. I don't think they've even released the standard versions of these yet, but they made exactly 30 CPM 3V T1000s. About a quarter inch, almost a quarter inch on the blade. And of course, it has this super cool Frankenstein lock, the double lock. Instead of having a detachable pin, right? And then you release that second lock by pushing up, and it releases those two and allows you to disengage the frame lock. Oh, what a beast. 30 of these. They're gone now. I had to buy this one from somebody. Actually, it's the only video on YouTube. That guy offered to let me buy it for what he paid, which was $950. It's a lot of money, but I couldn't say no to that. That's right up my alley. Cut paper with it. Okay. It probably can't slice, right? Because it's such a thick knife. Oh. What's going on here? It's such a thick knife. How it slice? How it slice? It's because people who say thick knives can't cut. It's because this is how they do that. This is how they demonstrate. It's too thick behind the edge. Let me demonstrate. See? No, it can. It can. The final apex is plenty sharp. This makes me think of Dire Docks in Super Mario 64. I should have been wearing my safety gauntlets for that. You're right. Safety first, everybody. Get your steel gauntlets. I should put them in my most recommended Amazon store. Just inexplicably in there. There's all these practical products, and then there's steel gauntlets. Oh, man. Crank them. I'll turn it up a little more. Actually, yeah, gonna need you to test the action of those gauntlets now. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. This music is so relaxing, and it brings me back to old school RPGs, man. A little bit of Final Fantasy 7 in there. A little bit of, I don't know, that sometimes it makes me think of like RuneScape. It's like older, it's almost like N64, PS1 kind of RPG elements there. Oh yeah, I was going to tell everybody, if you want to play World of Warcraft with me, sometimes I play in the middle of the day, but I'm going to type my server and my username in there so you guys can whisper me if you want to. There you go. Oh, it highlighted it. The username on World of Warcraft is Metal Complex, spelled exactly like that, where it's capital M and then all lowercase ETAL and then complex, all one word. So if you guys play WoW and you happen to play on Peggle, or you want to make a character on Peggle, that's where I play. I play casual. I'm gonna tell you right now. I probably will never get past. I'll probably never do more than 25-man ICC. I don't plan on doing the crazy heroic stuff. I play pretty casually, but I do enjoy it. When phase 4 happens. So I'm gonna scoot that guy. That's bothering me that it's at the wrong angle. How long we got? I'm gonna do it soon. 3 knives from last week and 1 super secret knife. You want that Eagle Rock? Yeah. Did you see what those things are going for in Arizona Customs? Holy crap. I was tempted to buy one of the super special ones that they released later, but they were so expensive. And I needed the funds for other things. Can't find the link? Open the description. It's right at the top. It says enter here in all caps. It's almost squished against the video information. No, it's not pretty, but you do need to leave a comment. It's not live participation. Watch the population drop after I say that. Stick around though. You never know what's gonna happen. You never know. Sometimes I pull a fast one on everybody. Chaos. Bottom right is not. Bottom right is Vero, Synapse XL, full DLC, carbon fiber, and zirconium accents. Zirconium. Something that I want to touch on this. Something that I really, really think would be a good move for a lot of Chinese production companies because they can do it and they can do it for a good price. Sorry, let me respond to a couple of these. Slushy says, hello. Memers Anonymous says, I used to play WoW. I was attuned to SSC pre-nerf. Nice. You should play again. Wrath Classic is awesome. It's so good. Gerard Gallegos, I'm a filthy casual in Diablo, and when 4 comes out, I'll be the same. So you should get it too. I am. My wife and I are both going to play. So we might share. I might share our info. I don't know how we'll do that. But you know, we might do a thing where we we do like a group play with a few people. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but I might. So anyways, here's something that I think I'm gonna start saying this, I think, during reviews, because I really think a lot of premium Chinese companies should be taking advantage of this. It is no longer a super exotic, weird, and crazy thing to do a polished DLC or a satin finished DLC. In fact, Wii has proven that they can do it. And I'm going to give you an example right here. Now, this is a knife that I think is a little bit confusing design, but it had a redeeming element, and I want to let it be known that this is the knife that made me realize that this is possible. They did it on one teeny tiny part of this. This is the Wii Magnetron, which is an absolute blast of confusing stuff all over the place, right? This blade, you can see here, is like a DLC or a coating, but look at the flat. The flat is straight up a polished coating. It's a satin finished, or I'm sorry, not a satin finished, but it's a polished coating. They should have done the entire blade like this, and they are clearly capable of doing it. Wii Knives definitely needs to jump on this, and so does Riot, and I think Bestec, and a lot of these... Maxace, obviously, they can do it. Yeah, I think that would go down really well with the knife community, and it would certainly spice things up a bit, because we keep seeing the same type of stuff. That's just what I think. I mean... Look at the CKF Rotten Evo 3.0 and DLC. Holy crap. Are you freaking kidding me? That's one of the best looking knives I've ever seen. Can I have one? You could win tonight. But you have to win. Yeah, it does look like a polished gun blue. It absolutely does. And it's not that crazy anymore. I mean, we see it. We definitely do. Here. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Here, you want me to generate some oohs and ahs here? If you don't know what I'm talking about, hang on. If you've never seen this knife, prepare to have your mind blown. Look at this freaking thing. Holy crap. Sorry, I got some oil droplets on it. Look at that! Come on, tell me we don't want this in like our the $200 to $300 territory. Holy moly! Come on, jump on this. This is sick. Let's go. Listen to me. I'm just like, make it happen. Just do it. Like, for all I know, it's actually not a super easy process, right? Put some gloves on, for God's sake. Yell at us. I feel like I'm always yelling at you. I turned the music up so I'd have to yell over it. Please yell at us. Yell at you, Loco Gaming! RIP headphone users. No, I don't think so. I feel like you're doing something weird. I feel like I'm fulfilling a fantasy for you, and I don't know if I want to be a part of it anymore. MC the top, set the last penguin looking. I don't know what you're talking about. Left or right? Sorry. Ew. Shay's getting weird. George Shaw, thanks for your donation. Frank and Todd Fisher and also Stan Wilson review some of the Florida fellows. Okay. I do not have a Spyderco mule, no. MC, where do we go to send knives in for review? You need to email me if you have a knife you'd like me to... Now, I gotta say this. I'll share my email address, but like, don't get offended if I don't answer back, because I at this point I get about 50 emails a day, and I just can't respond to them all. You can also DM me on Instagram. I'll try to look at them all, but I have a crap load of knives that I still have to review, so it depends on what it is. But don't take it personally if I don't respond back. If you have a knife you think I might be interested in, you can email me at metalcomplex87@gmail.com. I don't have a current list because the pile of knives I have to get reviewed is so huge that I've had to postpone that. But once I dwindle that down, I will have a new list. I've had to tell a few companies, like, hey, you guys got to stop sending me stuff without asking me. Which sounds like a weird thing, right? Why would I say no to free knives? At some point, it does become a problem. So I've had to tell a few companies, like, you guys have to check in with me. And I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not trying to, I'm very grateful you are allowing me to create content with this stuff. But you got to tell me what you're sending first, because I don't want you sitting there waiting, like, where is our video? Why hasn't he done our video yet? I have like 60 knives over here that I have to review. Everybody said send them to me. I'm trying to give them to you guys. That's what I'm doing here. I'm trying to give them away. That's why I do giveaways, right? I mean, I like giving away knives. I really do, but I also have to. I can keep them if I want to, but I just can't. It makes more sense to give them away. When am I doing a review on the 2 new Wii knives? Very, very soon. Here's the one that I had to wait on. The Exciton. And I'm going to tell you, you guys already know I love the Ziphius. This is in the same family, and I honestly like it better because of the perfectly placed access hole and just the overall design. This has the same impossible action as the Ziphius, but I just like the overall look better. This, I think, is probably my favorite Wii knife ever. And I mean that. You get the wraparound carbon fiber backspacer. You get the cool accents. Super stylish. Really streamlined. Compound grind with a continuous curvature. No immediate change in angle, which is great for sharpening. Hollow and flat. Nice swedge. Opening hole. It's just a nearly perfect pocket knife. Really, really exceptional stuff from Wii. This is what I want to see when it comes to special editions. This is the type of stuff that gets me excited, you know? The Exciton. Exciton, or however you say that. Thoughts on the Spyderco Tusk? I can't remember if I've seen that one or not. Yeah, it's a lot. 350 is a lot. It really should. I think 300 would have been a lot better. But man, it's so good though. It's got that cool factor that's just off the charts. I love that knife. No, it's not Eschaton. No, it's Exciton. 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 Yes, I was born in 87. I watched an enormous amount of Toonami. I watched all of it waiting for the one episode of Dragon Ball Z that aired late at night because I would miss it because of wrestling practice. So I watched an absolute crapload of Toonami. And I remember those super scary like title cards and things that they would play instead of an ad. The super creepy, like the sun is coming up at, oh my god, terrifying. Yeah, Nate, how about you take a seat, bud? We kind of do things on my watch here, if that's okay with you. So why don't you just pop a squat and just chill, all right? Just have a seat. Oh, he's like, I was trying to get his attention. I was trying to get his attention. I was doing it on purpose. It's all a game, all part of my master plan. I mean, considering I'm watching chat, like specifically to interact with people. I want to take the temperature of the surface of Nate's face right now. I bet it rivals the sun. I do make myself laugh. I feel like that's a curse. Like it's not even I think I'm funny. It's almost like a conditioned response to things that I do and say, which is a really cringy part of my, like, if you guys are wondering, I'm very aware of it, and it's a super cringy thing that I do. It's kind of like how I say like all the time, or right. I can't get around. It's such a weird quirk, right? But there it is. I can't even control it. I don't know why I laugh. I don't know why I make myself laugh. I think it's a honestly, I think it's like a defense mechanism to get around what I perceive as an awkward after silence. It's almost like I'm subconsciously trying to fill a void where it's not necessary. So I can't be the only one, right? Right? Jeez. Oh, dude, there's so many things. Going back and watching my own content, so cringy. So cringy. That is the worst thing. But I have to go back and watch it if I have to make an edit. And I listen to myself and I'm like, oh my gosh. I literally on one of the recent Knife Guy episodes edited 9 minutes out of a video. 9 minutes of me talking about I was like, what are you talking about? If you've ever thought, like, why did he decide to leave this in the video? Imagine what I cut out. You gotta laugh at yourself sometimes. No biggie. You do. You absolutely. I think laughing at yourself, a little bit of self-realization, and believe me, I have a lot to learn. There's a lot that I could benefit from listening to more of my content and figuring out the parts of me that are intolerable. But laughing at yourself is very important. We should make a knife called the Wee. The Wee. Yeah. I hated my voice too, but now I've just gotten used to it. I always feel like I sound really nasally. Like, uh, I don't know. Like right now, I don't feel like I sound like that. But when I go back and listen to this later, if I do, I'll be like, why? Why is your nose plugged? Like, unplug your nose, idiot. Use some nasal spray. Ever heard of it? I'm here and didn't find the link. You did? I'm looking at it right here. It's right in the description. I'm looking at the description. It's right at the top. If you open the description, the first thing a lot of people see is eKnives new arrivals. Look right above that. It says enter here. It's kind of crammed against the top text. I do not sound like Nick Shabazz.
Do not get into watches. Listen. Look at this. This is the Spyderco PM2. The Spyderco PM2. Look at this. S45VN. Beautiful. I mean, the craftsmanship.
It's mix in a little bit of Peter Griffin there. Listen. I always say this if I imitate Nick. If you guys haven't seen that April Fool's video that we did, the reason that I can do that is because I religiously watched Nick Shabazz. There was a long stretch, and I know that you guys are like this too, many of you. There was a long stretch of time where I didn't miss a single upload. I watched every single thing that he did. There's something about his voice that was very therapeutic. The way that he talked through, like when he does, I think really like one of his best gifts is watching a video where he does a teardown of a knife. It's one take, and he's just talking, he's just going with the flow, and he's taking apart a knife. And he finds a way to make it entertaining, and there's not a lot of dead space, and it's just, you know, like when he stops to fiddle with something, he'll be talking about something else, and he'll be like, oh, geez, come on.
What? Why would they do this? Why would they? Come on, Dad. Guy, get out of it. Like,
it's the best. It's the best. I don't know why I am so entertained by that. It just cracks me up, man. It's the best. I love Nick. He's such a good guy. It was awesome working with him on the recent charitable giveaway, and congrats to you guys for raising a little over, it was like $17,500 for the Immune Deficiency Foundation in honor of our friend Mike. So thank you very much. You could audition for a SpongeBob voiceover. I watched a video, speaking of SpongeBob, I watched a video of, and I never realized this, but it made me laugh so hard I was crying, how the voice actor for Plankton sounds exactly like the American voice actor for Cell from Dragon Ball Z, and it does. And I don't know if I can imitate Cell. This must be hard for you with all those wounds. Yes, I have achieved a power I am the ultimate fighter. Cell was I don't know why they decided to make his but Cell sounds exactly like Plankton. It's impossible, yeah. That was pretty okay. I feel like Pizza Operator kind of nailed it, right? That was a solid 6.5 of an impression. Some impressions I can get right, and some of them I can't. You watch DBZ Abridged? Yeah, I've watched it almost all the way through. I feel like I watched it to the end of the Cell Saga, and I haven't watched what they did with the Boo Saga. But it is funny. Excuse me. What time is it? God dang, it's almost time to give the knives away. So I'm going to tell you guys right now, for everybody hanging out in here, I'm going to do the giveaway. And then my kids are all out, and my wife is out too. So I'll probably hang out in here for another half hour or so afterwards. So if you want to stick around for the after party, that's totally fine. Let's plug channel memberships and Patreon. Have you ever wondered what I do on Patreon? Well, I do exclusive content there. Once a week, I usually update people on what's going on behind the scenes, acquisitions, things like that. But I think more to your interest, I do private monthly giveaways there. once a month. Obviously, the odds are much better there because there are less people, but I do have other knives that I give away monthly on Patreon. There are lots of different tiers, but the lowest tier is $1 a month, and it will always be that way. All tiers grant you exactly the same access, so it's entirely up to you. You will also gain access to my private knife sales. When I do knife sales, I generally cut the price of everything, whatever the original value of it was, I cut it in half. Not secondary value, retail value. So it's a good place to get really awesome knives for a really great deal. I am certain that there are patrons in here who will tell you about it in chat. But that's what I do. What do I do with the money? I bet you could probably guess. I buy knives. I buy them for content. Some of them end up getting given away, and some of them end up being sold. Some of them end up in my own personal collection, but essentially what I'm doing is creating additional content with it. So if you want to be a part of that, you can. I'll be honest, at this point, the channel is absolutely self-sustaining, and I try to make it clear, that I don't need Patreon to keep this channel going, but I also want to honor the people who have been around on Patreon for so long by continuing to do fun giveaways and knife sales and kind of do a, I'm going to try and help you guys because you're still helping me kind of thing. So that's what I do on Patreon. If you want to just support the channel, you can also join the channel memberships or the Knights of the Round. Those are those folks in chat who have the little knight helmets beside their name and are utilizing the Excalibur emojis. This is separate from Patreon, but you can gain access to that stuff by clicking on the, let's see, it is way down in the description. It says, become a member of my channel. It's quite a ways down, but if you click on that, you can join channel memberships if you want. I think it's $2 a month. Anyways, I only support those who yell. It's over 9,000! There's no way. It's impossible to imitate. I've tried by myself to imitate Vegeta's voice, but it's so guttural. It's over 9,000! I can't do it. It's so bad. I'm embarrassing myself in front of 800 people tonight.
Actually, it's the original Japanese was over 8,000.
Shut up. Everybody knows that. We all have Google. Mr. Cheezel, thanks for donation. Keep up the good work. Love the content. Always enjoy seeing you upload. Just ordered a Rocksteady Hugo 2 and DLC. Damn. I was tempted by that. Did you get it at Recon 1? I've been freaking scoping that one out. Hope it's worth it. I think you'll love it. Very cool. Napa.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say?
He doesn't have an accent, though. Does he?
I hate the news. The news stinks. It's so boring.
What is he talking about before he shreds all those jets? I know, yeah, I'm getting booed for that one. I feel like doing a Donald Trump impression is not a good idea. What do I weigh? Listen, I'm going to share this with you guys. To this day, yeah, I've lost 52 pounds. I went from 270 pounds to, well, it's technically exactly 217.6. 7 more pounds and I will weigh what I weighed when I graduated high school. So I am trying to get jacked. I can see my top 4 abs again, which is, it's been a long time. I've been going to the gym every day and eating healthy and, trying to, this full-time YouTube job is pretty sedentary. So I have to try and stay active. So yeah, I got to my heaviest. I got to 270 pounds. It was actually 269.8. I remember that day looking at the scale and I swear I could hear it telling me to get off. But I was like, this is ridiculous. I gotta change something. So Back down. I'm a 33 waist, going for a 32. At 210 pounds, I should have a 32 waist. What did I do before YouTube? I sold digital advertising, and before that, I was a car salesman, both new and used. Dang. 387 down to 247, back up to 339. I understand that. This is actually the third time that I've lost over 50 pounds. It's really hard if you're genetically predispositioned to consume calories. 6'6", 240 is a good size, Lenny. I would venture to guess that's a pretty solid 240. It is very hard to keep it off. Carbohydrate management is definitely the problem. Okay, enough. People are like, dude, shut up with this stupid diet thing. Let's see. Let's see the knives. All right. It's time. Hold on. Let me turn up the... This is a really epic ambient dungeon synth right now. I like this. What does everybody think of the dungeon synth music? Type 1 if you're into it. Type 2 if you hate it. And type any other number if you don't have an opinion. It's cool, right? Yeah, it's super cool. It's chill. And it just like, it's nostalgic and you can't put your finger on it. I feel like anybody who's like 25 to 40 feels nostalgia listening to this. Okay. Where's the other? This is so awkward because of the... There it is. Okay. So the 3 Civivis, these are from last week. Makes me want to rescue a princess. So the winner tonight is going to receive everything on the table. Terax, I forget what this one is. People in chat can name it. This one's, I really like that one. 14C28N. I think actually a couple of them are 14C. So the last one is the Darkbolt Designs Arceus. And this is actually manufactured by Wii. CPM 20 CV blade, and then we have G10 and steel. And honestly, the price doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but whoever wins it doesn't have to worry about that. This is a liner lock, a button-operated liner lock that also has a flipper tab, also has a front flipper, and also has thumb studs. So you definitely have the fidget factor with this guy. It also has the Wii fit and finish. The detent's a little light, but honestly, it's a solid knife, and these things legitimately go for over 200 bucks. So the winner is actually going to receive all of this stuff tonight. One person gets all 4. Yep. That's it's easier from shipping since I do so many giveaways. It's very time taxing to add, multiple. All right, let me get out the iPad here. I'm really happy to add Dungeon Synth to my weird... If you guys watch my reels and you know that I have I'm kind of I listen to everything kind of person. I listen to everything but country. I don't like country. But I listen to almost everything else. Oh, this sounds killer. Let me turn this up. Give me a sec here to open Comment Picker. Still here if you're just popping in, just getting everything loaded up. People really have figured out like exactly what time I do the giveaways because the population jumps by like 150 right around this time. I listen to everything but opera. All right, yeah, I feel you. I can't say that's my favorite genre. I mean, like this music really makes me think like you're at a point in the game where your original quest is so far off, like you've dug so deep into the story, and you're at some ancient temple where there's some like prophet or oracle who's telling you like, listen, you don't know the stuff you're meddling with. You have no idea. The ancient warlord Gorgatron has power beyond reason and is manipulating the life stream of the earth and plans to not only destroy Earth, but the universe as we know it. You and only you possess the power to stop. Like, I mean, like this is the point of the game where this is like what you're what you're doing, and you're just like, oh man, I was just trying to like, kill the rats in this lady's basement, and I picked up this side quest, and now I'm here. Geez, this wasn't in the job description. Okay, hang on here. Where am I at? So killer. I love this music, man. It's so cool. Whoever it was that started this, thank you. Okay. Here's the link. I'm going to let you guys look at it so everybody knows. You can screenshot this and type it in to make sure it actually goes to the video, right? So, oh wait, we forgot to reload the page. Sorry. Let's get a fresh page so everybody watches me do it. There you go. So now we're going to go in and paste that same link. There it is. Exact same one. We're going to filter duplicate users. And we're going to get YouTube comments. Are you ready? Here we go. 1,300, that's my guess, with 946 occupants. Yeah, it does sound like Metallica. $1,440 people. There's your odds. 1 in 1,440 tonight. I have to pay for this service now. I'm sure you guys remember that live stream, right? So here we go. Let's zoom in. This is not a raffle. You did not have to pay to win. That's just the choice for the website. That's just the text they use. All right, the winner of all 4 knives is Snow the Arctic Fox. His comment is Bingus. Okay. Snow the Arctic Fox is the winner. Congratulations. Is he in here? You'll need to email me at metalcomplex87@gmail.com to claim it. Let's put that right there. Don't email me if you're not the winner. Don't waste your time. Don't waste my time. But if you're Snow the Arctic Fox. Bots have a hard time getting in there because of the way that I do this. It's an unlisted video and they have to actually click the link. I've not seen any bot comments in the unlisted videos. That's why I do it this way. Is he? Hold on, Fox, say something. Snow the Arctic Fox, say you can spam chat right now so I can see you if you want to. There he is. Hey, congratulations. You're one lucky person. You won 3 extra knives because the person before you didn't claim them. And then you won a bonus knife. Sweet. Nice. Good deal. Bingo. Or wait, he said bingus. Dingus sub. Yeah. He got it. He got it. Don't be mad. He did the same thing you guys did. All right. Congrats. Let's give away. I'm going to give away some free memberships from me real quick. And I might do it again later. Let's do 10 from me. Dang, we got the horse galloping sound effects with this one too. All right. Here's 10 memberships from me. Congrats to the winners. I might do it again. Dude, shut up. All right, we get it. Yeah. You say it once and then be done. Yes. Oh. Wait, what did Shay do? Did Shay donate? All right. Well, thanks to whatever Shay did. Sorry, I can't scroll up high enough. MC, will you be my dad? You know what? Sure, I accept. I will. But I'm going to be a distant and cold father. I'm here, but not for anything tangible. Unless you win a knife. Just like my real dad. That's not funny. That's not funny at all. Oh no. Oh, don't laugh at that. Don't laugh at that. Oh no. Oh man. Went to the gas station for vape. Oh God. Oh. No. No. I'm resisting. No. Stop. Don't try to make me laugh at your... Don't try to poison my baby, my sweet, innocent mind. I'm pure. I will not be sullied by you... What's the right word? Fiends of the abyss. You will not dirty my soul. Oh no. I'm not gonna laugh at your filthy jokes. You're poisonous. Okay, I can't. I lost my flow. Corrupted, yeah. What's your opinion on vape? It's bad for you. I mean, but we all do stuff that's bad for us. And, I mean, everything. I don't know. It's definitely vape's definitely bad for you, but I mean, I feel like the people who do it they can make their own choices, right? Make your own choices. I can promise you that if you walk up to somebody who vapes and you're like, "Hey, that's bad for you," you're not much is going to change based on that statement, right? I mean, there are people in here who do it, and I can guarantee they don't give a crap about what I think about it, right? It's just like, people who buy guns are like, $500 for a knife, don't you? You could buy a gun for that. Okay, great. You changed nothing. Congratulations. What do you want me to say, guy? Oh no! Oh, what a horrible mistake I've made. I suddenly need to totally reevaluate all of my life choices because this person told me a thing. I mean, I'm trying to think of something that I do. I drink beer. I try to limit it. I obviously drink beer on the weekends. But I probably still overconsume. I think I tell myself subconsciously that because I go to the gym and I am losing weight that I can drink beer and it's not bad for me, but that's actually not true, right? So I'm in no position to tell people who vape that they can't vape, right? Or that they shouldn't. It just sounds stupid coming out of my mouth. No, Michelob Ultra is generally what I consume. Or Gatorade, I mean. Yeah, it's definitely Gatorade. For the kids. I gotta keep that. Guys, people, ladies, gentlemen, people. Let me use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back, and then we'll hang out. We'll do some after party. Enjoy the Dungeon Synth. All right. I think the winner knows he won. We're going to move that. And I'm going to get these other knives back out here. I'm going to put the winning items all in one place here so that I can sort them tomorrow. And then we're going to get some of these other bad boys back out. Just kind of lay them out here, however. Kind of do like kind of a knife guy setup, right? How about that? It's a nice haphazard aesthetic. Got to get them all turned in different directions, right? Like I just sort of tossed them out. Turned some of them over so the pocket clips are showing. That's how you do it, right? That's how we do knife guy. I got that from Jim Skelton. 100% copied. That's how he used to lay them out, and I thought that looks pretty cool, so that's what I did. So I got them all out. Oh, I forgot this guy. Guy, not getting his time. I think that should be like this. Okay, there we go. Got to set them up right. My current EDC, it's a lot of different stuff, but here lately, the stuff that I've been carrying the most is the Riot XOM and the Herman Sting. The one I unboxed today has actually been here for a couple of weeks, and that's what's been in my pocket. The Herman Sting, I mean, they're expensive, but my God, did they make excellent EDC knives. Super expensive. And DLT Trading picked up Herman. Herman was exclusive to Polish Custom Knives, and now you can buy them from a U.S. retailer. You can buy them from DLT. It won't surprise me if we start seeing them at other major retailers. But that's awesome that DLT picked up Herman. The XOM seems like a gimmick, but I'm telling you, it makes such a good EDC knife. It is so convenient. It's been amazing. The XOM has been a fantastic EDC experience, and it is always a talking point with other people who like knives. Like that is, everybody wants to see that knife. Everybody wants to play with it. They just are just so blown away. It's such a fun thing to have, you know. I gotta say, after all these, that's an interesting comment. Jonah Davis says, love where the knife community has come. I have to agree. I am very much happy with where the knife world is now versus where it was 10 or 15 years ago. I think that availability has become so much better. We have so many more choices. And, you know, while people obviously have reservations against Chinese knives, they do offer some of that ultra premium stuff that was once exclusive to a much higher price point for a lower price point, and you still have the option to buy USA made stuff for largely very close to what you used to. I mean, for example, Hinder knives have not changed in price for, what, 10 years? And their availability versus 10 years ago is substantially better, even though they're still hard to get. The other night, just for fun, I went through Rick Hinder's authorized dealer list and thought, I wonder if I could dig one of these up just like I do with Microtech knives. And you know what? I did. I found an XM18 in stock on some weird gun site. They're out there, people. Go to Rick Hinder's website, look up his list of authorized dealers, and spend some time going through them. You can find them if you really want one. I found one the other night, a special edition actually. Full tie 2022 Veterans Day edition for $565. Less than what you'd normally pay for a full tie Hinder. Not a used knife, brand new. It had just been sitting there forever. Nobody knew it was there. I wish I could tell you exactly what it was. I'm being honest. I really did find it. I just can't remember. I literally was just like, I wonder if I could just find one right now. And I did. The Oz Roosevelt, probably not, because they don't pop up on regular retailers. He can't pump them out that fast. I really hope that Demco Knives expands. I hope that, because the popularity of those things, and obviously, you know, he's got to be making good money, so I'm hoping that they expand and make it to where he can pump out knives like Rick Hinderer or Greg Medford. And I, you know, say what you will about their characters, that's not my point. They are able to produce things at a much larger scale because of pushing money back into their operations, and I'm hoping that Demco has the same idea, because he certainly has the capacity for it. And it would be really nice, you know, and Demco's pricing is very similar to Hinderer pricing. I got my full tie Demco 80/20 for 600, 650, something like that. Very fair. It'd be really cool. I was reading this gentleman's comment, and I was like, I gotta figure out how to pronounce this guy's name. He said MC plowed my mom, and then I read his name, and I was like, how do I pronounce that? And I realized what it was. You only know about the one time. Don't act like you know. Son. The T1000 is awesome. That was a really magnificent acquisition, and I need to plug this guy who sold it to me, because he has a YouTube channel. Yeah. Pocket Priorities, right here. Follow this guy. He's got the only video of the Zerkatai one up on YouTube, and it's the exact same one here. But follow him on Instagram and subscribe to his YouTube channel. Super nice guy. He could have easily sold that for way more, and he was like, hey, I'll let you buy this for what I paid for it. And it was in absolutely perfect condition. Just being nice. Show off the colorful filth PM2. There you go. Man, Paul Munko is such a cool guy. His artwork is absolutely stunning, and I love that you know, different retailers are collaborating with him to do custom scales, because like, this is the kind of stuff that I think people are more interested now. I mean, it's cool to get a sprint run PM2, but like, this is so unique. So unique. I love stuff like this. I hope he continues to do wild like artwork on knives. It just looks awesome. Oh, I think somebody's home. Well, it's time, guys. This was a fun one. Thank you to everybody for hanging out, having a good time. We'll do it again next week. Well, I'm not sure about next weekend. It might be the weekend after. But in any case, I hope you all have an excellent rest of your Friday evening and an excellent rest of your weekend. Bye.